Hey, it's A Humble Collector here, and we are back in Osta. So I've kind of decided to continue this series because I had so much fun doing the first video, and I figure if I'm going to play this game anyway, I might as well do kind of a log for it. So the most recent version just came out today. It seems like they fixed basically all the physics issues that we had before. At least I didn't find any starting up a new game and playing to the point where I just unlocked the World War II map. So yeah, I figure I have not found any militaria in the game yet. I've just been selling hunting shotguns that I found in the woods to eventually get access here. I still have the basic starting detector, just a basic shovel, which is probably going to break at some point during the day. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get started. So right off the bat, is that something there, or is that just grass? Might just be grass. Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. So if you haven't seen the first video, Osta is a game about metal detecting and collecting militaria. And basically it takes place in Estonia. There are two different maps that give you militaria currently. One gives you World War II items, one gives you items from World War I and the Estonian Civil War. And there's a ton of stuff in the game. You could also go to markets and buy militaria there. You could bid on storage lockers. You can even get a visa to Afghanistan and dig up militaria over there, apparently. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do, basically. And even though the game is like super early, I'll have the link to it down in the description. You can download it for free. If you want to throw a couple bucks at the creator, definitely consider doing so, because they're doing a great job so far. I mean, they fixed the physics in like, what, a week since my first video came out? And I'm blown away. Like, they fixed it so quickly, and everything seems to work really well. So, started a new game. So all that cool militaria from the first video is on my old save. We're not going to look at that. We're starting fresh here. And hopefully we'll start a very nice collection in this save as well. Yeah, you probably noticed we haven't heard anything, no clipping through the floor. Also a good sign the forest spirits are not restless this day. And it also seemed like, at least on the first map, that the issues, there being like a lot of finds that are just on the surface, it seemed like there was a lot more stuff buried, so hopefully that stays true through this as well. But my goal today, we're currently sitting at 43 euros. I would like to get enough money to buy the second level detector, because that one also has a visual indicator, not just an audio indicator that you found something. And when I'm playing this just by myself, I like to listen to podcasts and videos, and since this doesn't have a visual indicator, I have to like turn my PC way up, and then I have to turn my video volume way down so I can actually hear the beeps. I think, is that something right there, it looks like? I don't know why I turned off my detector. There could be stuff over here, but that is a DP-27 magazine. Nice. Chuck that in the pack real quick. And yeah, just watch this. Just, boom. No phasing, no jostling. It just works now. I don't know how he fixed it so quickly, but it works. See, it's kind of weird, because I'm recording, so I don't want to be listening to, like, YouTube videos. But when you're not taking stuff up, the game, you're just pressing forward and walking in the woods, so, Oh! We got something here. Alright. Oh, I see something. Oh, that's a helmet. What we got here? Oh, okay, we got a decal on the right side. What does the left side look like? Oh! Ooh, okay. Alright, so let me, I'll like chuck a flag down here real quick. So, get this in the light and see. Okay, so we have, I don't see, oh, you know what? I think I do. Yeah, this is a Luftwaffe helmet. So we have a Luftwaffe Eagle on this side, and it looks like a National Seal on the other. Nice, so we got a double decal Luft. I will take that. That is a sick helmet. Go ahead and plop that in the crate real quick. We'll throw the DP-27 magazine in there as well. So you might have noticed, yeah, the items, like, they fall flat. They seem to have a lot more weight to them now. Maybe that's how they fixed it. But yeah, if I just drop this clunk right down, doesn't phase through the bottom of the box. Gotta love that. The DP-27 mag will just lay down here flat, I think. Nice. Alright, we will get back to detecting here. That was a sweet find right by the Jeep. Oh, we already got something else. Hold on. Let's try that right there. Oh, I think that's another helmet. No way. Two stall helmets right next to each other. I will take that. We've got, alright, let's see what this one is. Might be another double decal Luft, actually. Let's get in the sun. Oh, it is! Wait, is it? Nope, that's the Hair Eagle. And, yeah, okay, so we got a double decal hair. Look at that. Double decal hair, double decal Luft. Great starts here to the collection, since I won't be selling either of those once I get them cleaned up. Plop that down, drop it right on DP27 mag, actually. Boop. Perfect. Oh, did not mean to click the Jeep. Now, what do you think the odds are we find a third helmet in the same area? That would be dope as heck. But, yep, no such luck. Alright. We will press on, then. Man, if I was actually out here, like IRL, though, I'd just be, like, singing or talking to my buddies. And, oh, is that a third helmet? Oh, that's a third helmet. Look at that, boys. Third helmet. I might just pull this one out of the ground. Yeah, look at that. Oh, Soviet helmet here. I'm terrible at IDing Soviet helmets. It is an SSH of some kind. Dope. Alright, go throw that. Just slammed it into a tree. Apologies. Go throw that back, and actually we'll go ahead and keep detecting here while we're running. Pro tip that I found when I was playing the previous version. You never know, you might have missed something the first time going through here. Yeah, they seem to have really upped the spawn rates, though, which I'm not complaining about. Is it unrealistic? Probably. Is it fun? Absolutely. Alright, so we'll sprint back to where I dropped that last flag. We didn't really make it that far, I don't think. Yeah, they changed the flags, too. It used to be like a white and red hole, and now it's just a flag. The problem is, I found that the flag is actually harder to find than the, So I'm going to level with you. I have no idea where that flag was. So we're just going to keep walking, I guess. Because I don't think it was this far up. Whatever. Keep on trucking. Oh, yeah, no, there it is. I'm just dumb. Alright, let's press on. Yeah, I almost wish you could, like, pick the color of the flag, because I feel like a hot pink or a, I don't know, like a multicolored or like a rainbow color. Something that doesn't just kind of blend in, because that's a really dark red, so it's kind of hard to see in the dark. Oh, forest here. Found something. Oh, we got a gun barrel. Oh, no way! We found part of an MP40, it looks like. Look at that. Look at that. That's neat. At least I think it's an MP40. Oh no! Look at the ribbing on the back of the receiver. I think that's an MP38 actually. And yes, this game does make distinctions between minute changes in guns like that, so I would definitely not be surprised if that actually is an MP38. Will it stay in the backpack? No. Alright, we'll have to run it back to the truck. Truck, Jeep, car, it's a Jeep, whatever. Or Soviet equivalent of a Jeep. Yeah, I bet you if we bought the the German submachine gun book, I bet you this is an MP38. I actually have a piece of an MP38 that was dug up in Kurland, I think. I'm like completely lost. Where's the Jeep? I do this every frickin' time. I don't know how. What is going on? There it is. I keep getting turned around in this game. I really don't know how. Hey, there's another helmet sitting right there. Look at that. All right, we're gonna come right back for that. Nice. Go grab that helmet. Quite the haul so far. All right. So we'll sprint back. I don't know how I ended up all the way over there, but whatever. Sure, why not? I can't find the flag, but whatever. I'm not going to spend too much time looking for it. Oh, I see something there. Oh, look at that. We got the grip off of a... Oh, that's an STG grip, isn't it? Look at that. It's like... Well, one of the dream items for my collection would be a ground dug Stormgewehr. I've seen them come up for sale here in the US twice. I've been so close to pulling the trigger on them, no pun intended, twice. And, like, as I'm debating, because they always go for so much freaking money. And they're ground dug, so it's not like you can get them firing And even if you did, you'd have to convert them over to semi and everything. But, like, I don't know. Just having a ground-up storm would be super cool, but they go for, like, thousands here in the U.S., at least the ones that I've seen. And every time that I'm, like, finally comfortable enough to, like, pull the trigger and, like, spend that much money on one because I've wanted one for, like, a decade now, somebody else buys it, like, immediately. So I guess it's just not meant to be. And I was still really sad because PSA, Palmetto State Armory, was going to do, like, a repro Stormgewehr that you could actually get in the Kurtz ammo. And unfortunately, they had to can that project. It seems like every time somebody tries to do a reproduction Stormgewehr, they get cursed by the ghost of the German arms industry or something. But I would love to have one someday. I know there's the 22 ones that are around, and they seem fun, but, like, it's just not the same, you know? Man, I can't wait till I finish my basement bar. Like, I feel like if I was just playing this while smoking a cigar downstairs, this would be, like, perfect. This would be, like, perfection, but I mean, granted, I own this house. I could smoke inside, but, that feels irresponsible, especially with the collection being everywhere. I'd like to have a separate area. Oh, there we go. That's something. Oh, what is that? What is that? Some kind of handgun mag. Alright. Drop you in there. Yeah, so eventually, once I actually finish the basement, if I ever get back to working on that, put up a vapor barrier so that kind of keeps out the rest of the house. And I can also smoke during the winter when it's freaking cold here. This past winter was brutal, by the way. It was like so many days where it was like almost negative, especially, well, it was negative with wind chill in a lot of cases. Ended up having to work from home a couple times because I couldn't actually get my car out of my driveway. And it's all-wheel drive. Granted, my driveway is a gravel pit at the moment, but I'm working on that too. It's hard to do house projects when you collect militaria. Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed that, like, the budget you set aside for the house projects just, like, disappears? It's crazy. Is that another helmet? I think that is a... Sir, a third stall helm has appeared. Oh, this one's got bolts. It's a World War I model. Any exciting markings? None that I can see. Yeah, I don't think this one has camo or anything. I think it's just a standard helmet. It's pretty dope. Let's run this back to the Jeep. 5 helmets in one trip. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think my record on the previous version was like 3. So I will take 5. 5's a huge win. I mean, granted, I'd dig up a stall helm any day of the week. It doesn't matter what condition it's in or, you know, if it's a rare variant or what. It doesn't matter to me. I will say, man, Relic stall helm prices have gotten, like, ridiculous, haven't they? Man, where did I put that flag? Yeah, we'll start from here. It's probably fine. Oh, because there is another thing there. It's an MP43 mag. Looks like. I see something laying on the ground over there. That looks like a bomb. It is a bomb. No, that's a giant mortar shell, actually. Look at that. Look at that sucker. That would ruin your day, I think. Right, back to the Jeep. And for those of you who didn't watch the first video, UXO in this game does not explode. If you find UXO in the woods in real life, do not pick it up. It's bad for your health. There's one of my flags. Yeah, especially one like this size would absolutely demolish you. There would be nothing left. Just chuck it on the ground after giving that warning. A little bit of a helmet bounce there, but not too bad. All right, kerplunk. Yeah, look at that. That would have all sprayed everywhere in the old versions. That was massive improvements. Like, seriously, props to the dev. Great work on this. Yeah, so honestly, with the physics fixed, I think that my biggest maybe thing that needs a little bit of work is the markers that you can drop down. Because you can also drop down your shovel, but then if you can't find it, you don't have your shovel anymore, and that's like a major issue. Um, I wonder, granted, maybe they can make it you have to pay like a couple dollars for like advanced probes or advanced markers, but maybe one with like a flashing light on the end, you know? Like you put a little like strobe flashlight on it. Even if it was $10 a marker, I think if you could pick them up at the end of the game, I feel like that'd be very reasonable because like we walked right by that one earlier. I did not see it. Maybe I do need to buy the flashlight actually, because there are flashlights in the game. I haven't used them. Maybe that would help. So I will reserve my judgment until we try a flashlight eventually. Ooh. That was a pretty big hit, too. Right there. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Got a stock there for a Mosin, looks like. Nice. Alright. We'll, so we're almost to the edge of the map. We'll continue walking up here. And stocks in this game actually go for a ton of money, so we should make bank with this. Yeah, I think we'll be able to comfortably afford the next detector. Then we'll really be cooking with gas. Put in like an angle. There we go. Perfectly balanced. All right. That's. I thought that was something. That was just a root. I've been bamboozled. We're getting a jet flyby. Passenger jet, not a military jet like I've had before, though. Sometimes you get like the loud, like military jet flyby. It's kind of neat. I like how I looked up like it was going to be there. I know it's not. I know that's just a sound effect, but it's force of habit. What kind of bird is that? Because we were hearing that in the previous version as well. It's kind of foul beast, it sound like. That's a big bullet. Oh, what kind of shell are you? It's got the casing, too. Look at that. I do not know. Well, while I'm pretty good at IDing helmets, I'm not as good at IDing ordnance. Yeah, hold on. That just fell right through my backpack, or did I just miss? There we go. Curious. I mean, once we get back and sell some of this stuff, I should be able to get the UXO book, the helmet books, and then we'll be in pretty good shape there. Ooh, PPSH mag? PPSH mag? Pop that in there. Nice. So the last run, my house just became full of gun parts, and it was kind of a mess. So I'm kind of instituting a rule here. If we don't have the receiver for the weapon, we're going to sell any parts that we find. Just because otherwise the house is just going to get super cluttered. Might make an exception for like magazines, or if it's a gun that I'm very interested in adding one to the collection. Like, I might keep that MP38 part just because I think that's going to be really hard to find another one. Assuming it is an MP38, which I'm 90% certain it is. So basically, I'm already breaking the rule that I just told you, but it's fine. It's more like a guideline than a rule. Ooh. Got something here. Okay. What we got? Ooh, Soviet grenade. Take that. Is there anything else here? Nope. Alright, we press on. Well, that owl hoots at us angrily because we stole his grenade. Oh, he's gotten closer. He wants his grenade back. Back, foul bird. Back, I say to you. There, that scared him. I'm perfectly sane and well-balanced. I don't know what you're talking about. I keep seeing the pine cones on the ground and thinking they're actually something. That's why you might see me doing, like, double takes every now and then. But yeah, we're, just a couple more laps here, and we'll be able to go home and start treating all this stuff. That's gotta be something, right? That is something. Look at that. That's a shell. Oh, my word. I thought it was a whole Panzerfaust. It's just the 60mm rocket, but hey, great find. Saw that peeping out of the ground there. That's, yeah, it's not gonna fit my backpack, is it? Alright. Placing a flag. Get back here. Don't roll away. Don't roll away. Come on. Nope. Come back. Come back. There we go. No, I threw it. Damn it. Oh, gosh. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. It's like I threw it. It's gone. There we go. Alright. Probably one of the favorite items in my collection is my Panzerfaust. It's Panzerfaust 60, original demilled warhead and original tube, original paint. Oh. Was that was that me? Like me holding this to kick that off? You heard that, right? Must have accidentally put it into the zone, maybe. I don't know. It beeped. I think it was just detecting when I'm holding my hand. Maybe it, like, got lurched forward. But whatever. Actually, since nothing seems to slide around as much, I can actually just leave that on the ground for now. I don't have to worry about it escaping off the map. And I can just chuck the rest of this in here. PPS H-Mag. Easy enough. Alright. Back across the map. Where was that flag that I dropped out? It's gotta be over here, right? Should have been out here in the open somewhere, I think. Right? Because I feel like we pulled the Panzerfaust shell from somewhere. I think we were in this open area. We're just going to start walking down from here. And if we see it, we'll adjust accordingly, but I think this is roughly where we were. Something sticking out of the ground here. What are you? Is that another... Oh, see, that's an MP40 receiver, actually. You can see the difference. Dope. What are the odds finding the MP40 and the MP38 on the same day? Okay, I guess I'm going to be walking back now. Let's see if I can find this flag next time. But yeah, what are the odds? MP40, MP38, same day. You can see the difference, that I'm not crazy. Yeah, the MP38 had the ribbed receiver, and then it also had, like, holes in it. Like, as you saw, like, hole on the magazine well and everything. Because the way that the, I think it's just a difference in the manufacturing process. I'm sure there's a reason why it has the holes in it, but that's one of the reasons I know, like, the one that I have is an MP38 part, not an MP40 part. Actually, I think in the marketplace there is the lower receiver for an MP40, so we might, if we have the money for that, we might buy that instead of the metal detector, just to have it. If there's that flag, okay. See, I almost walked right by it. I think, what, like 2, 3 more rows, then we'll be able to head back. Oh, it would help my detector was on, wouldn't it? That would be... I'm a freaking idiot. That's something. Oh, another PPS 43 mag, it looks like. Nope. Or it's PPSH stick mag. I think it's the same type. Oh! There's something else here. Look at that. That high-pitched sound means it's something good. Oh, look at that. Look at that receiver with a bayonet. Is that a Mosin? Probably. Oh, yeah, that's a Mosin. Actually, look, I think the whole thing is here except, what, the bolt? And we have a stock. If it's the right stock, we could be in good shape to actually unlock the third map today. Because to unlock the third map, you have to loan a Mosin to somebody for a reenactment, and then they give you access to their property. So, really cool. We might actually get that today, which would be amazing. That'll be episode 2, I guess. I think that was further up is where we left off. Yeah, here's the flag. That was the flag for the MP40, and then we found this further up here somewhere, I think. Yep, there's that flag. Okay. See, that was like 10 feet from me before I saw it. Oh, my shovel broke. No. Can I get this part out? I can. It's a bolt for Maxim? Or is that a DP-27 bolt? That's probably a DP-27 bolt. Okay. Well, I might have enough left to go get a shovel. Like, we have... Do I call it here? There's not a lot of map left. Let me just run through and see if there's any surface finds, and we'll call it here. I mean, there's... We're gonna have to run back and buy a new shovel anyway. Alright, I'm not seeing any other surface items here, so we'll go ahead and start running back. Yeah, I really should start keeping a spare shovel in the Jeep. That would be smart. If we have enough cash, we might do that. Alright, so... See, I had this extra crate in case we found any, like garbage or anything that wasn't militaria, but hey, didn't need it. Put the stock in here. There we go. Simple as, and then... Here we go. Alright, let's head back home. Man, I'm still blown away at how quickly they were able to fix that physics problem. This is like... I would pay money for this game. I did donate some money for this game because I was so impressed. But yeah, if this is how it is now, when it's like super early access, I can't even imagine what this is going to be like when it's done. Like, huge props to the developer on this. The question is, am I going to have enough WD-40 for all of this? I did buy a new bottle when I was finished with the trash map earlier. MP38. Nice. Alright, We go grab our treatment agents here. Since we just have that one stock, I'll go ahead and throw some linseed oil on it first. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. We got multiple shotguns on the kitchen table. Nothing's exploding everywhere. It's great. And treated. Lovely color. And we'll drop the linseed oil back here. Oh. It would help if I actually didn't chuck it off the shelf, wouldn't it? As I do it a second time. There we go. Perfect. Alright, and WD-40. There we go. Sorry, oil 40. Completely distinctive. Alright, so probably want to start oiling up some of the parts I'm going to sell, like some of these magazines, this bolt. I already hit the stock, right? Alright, yeah, so let's do the helmets now. Start with this M. I have no idea which version of World War I helmet that is. We got a Soviet helmet here. Boom. Double decals, double decal hair, double decal Luft. That's the hair. That's the Luft. And then we got this other Soviet helmet here. Boom. Alright. Look at that. Alright, so first things first. Drop this back in the house. Alright, what are we going to sell right off the bat? So, I don't think we need any of these mags or this bolt, so I'm going to go ahead and start chucking those in. This should get us maybe $100 total, I'm thinking. And that'll be enough to get a couple of the books and a new shovel. So, I'd be happy with that. And if not, I'd probably be comfortable selling the grenade, just because I know I'll probably be able to find another one of those pretty easily. But we'll start selling this stuff and see what happens. So we'll go ahead and... Didn't need to bring the big crate for this, I guess, but hey, whatever. There we go. To the market we go. Lock this out here. Hey, yeah, listen. No banging, no physics problems. Where's the military table? Here it is. All right, come on. Come on, give me. How about I do that? There we go. Give me like 100. Come on. 121. I will take that. Fair trade, fair trade. Alrighty. And then that will give us how much money? Oh, we got 160. Yeah, we could buy a new shovel for that. We could buy a new shovel and then probably get a couple reference books as well. So we'll go ahead and plop this out here. Alrighty. New shovel. What do we want to get? See, this shovel's 76. It's got like a fancy grip. I bet you that's a high value shovel right there, or high endurance. We'll buy the books first. We have money left for that. Maybe we'll do that. But I want to get the German submachine gun book. There it is. Then I want to get the Mosin book. Yeah, Mosin and Gaunt, and then of course the UXO book. And then we'll see how much cash we have left. Oh, and I want to get the Soviet helmet book, too. Because, while I can ID the Stahl helms fairly well, I cannot ID the Soviet helmets to save my life. How much cash we got left? 70 or... Oh, crap. Okay. So the Soviet helmet book's 25. So we'd have 50 left. Okay, so we wouldn't be able to buy the fancy shovel, but we should be able to buy... Might be able to buy that fancy shovel. That's 51. Book's 25. Oh, yeah, we could do that. Let me equip that. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and then we have just enough left to buy the Soviet helmet book. Perfect. Hopefully nothing else breaks. We're going to be in trouble. But, there we go. And head back home. There we go. Alrighty. So we'll start. Just drop my shovel here. Start with the Mosin book, because... Oh, except I don't have any money to go buy a bolt now, but at least we'll see if these go together. So that's a Oh, that's a sniper stock. No freaking way. Okay. Uh, mm, man, oh, I didn't even see that my last run. That's going to be a hard one to replace because it's got the cutout for the scope, right? Is that why? That's probably an expensive stock. That's probably worth a lot of money. Hmm. Do I sell it or do I not? I feel like I almost have to. Like we have like no cash left. And granted, we'd be able to get plenty of cash tomorrow, I think, but it's gonna kill me. I think we gotta sell it. Sell it, sell it, sell it. Try to at least kind of stay by my rule here. But then this is a M9130, so we'll go plop this on the table, I think, for future refurbishment. So I get stuck on the wall. And let's see here if we do that, and then just plop it down. Perfect. Look at that. It stays. Okay, well that was the Mosen books. We're gonna go ahead and that stock's probably worth a couple $100. I'm thinking once we get out here. Okay, and then we're gonna let's do the German subgun book next because I'm curious if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure I am at this point since we found two of them. So we got a MP40, MP38. Perfect. All right. Well, both of those are going on the table. Oh my shot! Eventually, I move the shotguns to the other room, but they could stay there for now. And yeah, the other MP40. Curious, are they classifying this as a? Yeah, okay. You're saying STG-44 pistol grip. So then again, we're getting into the part question of it. I told myself I was only going to keep receivers. Hmm. 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 Oh, that's tough. Okay, I think we need to sell this because I need the money. I need the money. Go ahead and put it in this box, I think. Okay. Okay, so that's enough for that, but we'll also go ahead and start the munitions collection here. Like we did last time, so we'll see if we can do this. No. And then it explodes and we all die. Oh, well. Put that on the... Put out like that. There we go. But I don't like it doing that because I'm afraid it's going to phase through. Good enough. All right, drop this in the library here. All right, and then yeah, we'll UXO book here just just for the heck of it. I think it's RGD 33. Yeah, RGD 33. What are you? Hopefully, I actually click on the shell there. 30 millimeter Mark 108. Interesting. That one's complete and authentic. It's the 12 more complete and authentic. Interesting. So apparently, you can find just parts for these then, right? If it's saying that they're complete and authentic, it's kind of neat. Don't blow up, please. Right, this one's big enough. I think we could just set it on its fins. Yep, there we go. Easy enough. There we go. But yeah, without everything like phasing through shelves and walls and stuff, it's actually fairly easy to get everything placed. It's RGD 33. I don't know why I decided this is just the ordnance shelf here, but it just feels right for some reason. I don't know how to explain it. There we go. Nice. All right, we'll drop this book in here. And chuck it up on the shelf. All right, so now the helmets. I mean, I'm keeping all the stall helmets because I don't have any of those yet. But if these are duplicate helmets, I'll probably sell one of the Soviets. We got a SSH-40. SSH-40. Okay, so we're gonna sell one of you. Sell this one. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put the other one inside. Eventually, I'd like to buy liners for all of these, but we can do that at a later time. I think I made this the Soviet shelf. I think that's what I'll do again here. There we go. Nice and stable. Go ahead and drop the Soviet book off. So we got the PEM stock. We got that. All right, let's put these stall helmets inside real quick, and then we'll go to the market here. So keep banging everything off the walls. I'd be interested if we eventually get helmets that still have liners in them. Maybe it's possible to find them in the ground with liners, but I haven't found one yet. But I do have... I've seen ground dug helmets that have partial liner remains. Especially if they were dug out of swamps. Sometimes they have the complete liner. Yeah, I don't think I found a Loof off a double decal. Actually, funnily enough, I own a double decal Loof that was found in a lake in the Ardennes. Somewhere in the vicinity of Bastogne. And by vicinity, I mean within like 20 kilometers. Nice. So double decal hair, double decal Luft. I just need a double decal Kriegsmarine, double decal SS, and that'll be a fun set there. Grab my shovel again. All right, everything's out of that box. Good. All right, let's hit the market and see what we can get for these. Save the stock for last. I'm curious about that one. We'll go ahead and try to sell these parts. €85, huh? I would have figured the SCG grip would have been more than that. But the stocks seem to be worth a lot, so I bet you we get a couple hundred for the stock at least. I'm not selling it for less than 200, I think, just because I don't think I'm going to be able to find another one. Only 120? Well, if it's only 120, that means it can't be that rare, right? So we'll do that. Okay, so that gives me €200. Could look around real quick and see if there's anything worth buying. I'm not being on a storage unit today, for sure. See that? That's part of a submachine gun. I could technically buy it, but I'm not going to, because that'd be all my money. Let's see, anything else here? Nothing like crazy, it doesn't seem like. Oh, the post. I don't remember there being posters here earlier. Oh, that's cool. It's 188. Oh, man. Bummer. Bummer. All right, well. Then again, I might have enough. I need a stock, and I need a bolt for that 9130. And we've got $200. And if I do that, I unlock the World War I map. So I think I run back to the house real quick, grab that book, and then come back here. Because I did see some stocks down at this one table. So a stock down at this one table. I mean, that's Mauser stock. Never mind. Okay, so there's not going to be a Mosin stock here. Yeah, I think we're good. That'll be. The heck was that? That's just a car driving by. Yeah, I think that was a good place to end it for today. So yeah, pretty good start here. A 5 stall helm day, can't beat that. And yeah, we will. If you guys like this, I'd be down to continue the series for sure. As you see, all the physics problems have fixed themselves. The house I can actually walk around in without everything just jostling. yeah, I'm very excited for how the game's looking. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below. Love hearing from you. Thank you all for watching. Happy collecting, and I'll see you all again very soon.